Well, I'm very much pleased to introduce someone who has been very pivotal in my professional journey of a decade long. Someone who has more than 2 decade long of experience in placing different houses in order. When I mean houses, business houses in order, and someone who has been managing a wide range of client portfolios across different sectors. So with me today is Mr. Gurvinder Singh, who is also a co-founder of BNC Global, who has a privilege of running, I would say, 100 plus clients, and out of the 100 plus client, managing somewhere around kitna 1200 5 lakh
5,000 crore.
5,000 crore of turnovers, right? So, पहली बात तो how does it feel to talk about such big numbers from where we have come?
Always feels nice to talk about these numbers. And the journey has been like, we have been working for last 2 decades.
Yeah,
And I got in touch with you, I think in 2010.
2010 years,
Yeah.
roughly 10.
Yeah. And we have been helping clients, mitigating their problems, and just that's it. We have been, the journey has been continuing.
That's interesting. And I think when we started in touch, or, chatting about why we should hire you, is I think you and I keep on listening from every business house कि यार तुम लोग ऐसे करते हैं क्या जो कंसल्टेंट को हायर करें
तुम्हें करना क्यों है?
हाँ तुम्हें करे क्यों हायर so that's
That's that's a very tough question to answer, upfront when you meet a founder who's who's already set up a business. And टेबल पे क्या लाओगे, वैल्यू एडिशन क्या लाओगे? तो ज्ञान तो बहुत है, इम्प्लीमेंट क्या करोगे?
that's true. So no, that brings to my first set of questions, and I think
No, but just before you start, so I really want to say you're doing a really good job, Shailesh, in running this special series for MSME, where you are specifically focusing on the operational and the financial challenges that MSME go through. And MSME sector in India is doing a great job.
absolutely. I
And
mean, they're
it is a
booming.
yeah, and it's the backbone of Indian economy, whether it is in terms of generating employment, driving the numbers of GDP, everything. So, but the problem is that nobody talks about the problems that MSMEs are facing and how do they, mitigate them.
Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose of this series, what we are developing, is basically, to see business through a lens of a consultant, through a lens of a founder, and then through a lens of a mid-age guy who's already running his business. And as you said, but the MSME have been a big backbone, and I say these are homegrown brands, and we should always talk about it. We keep on talking about it when they become successful. But I see a lot of potential in this market. And we're just talking about numbers, me and my team, and we talked about कि हमारे पास 5.5 crore MSMEs हैं. And you'll be surprised that they comprise to 32% of India's GDP right now. So if we don't talk about their struggles or where they are failing or what, as consultants, the industry can help, we're actually not doing justice to them.
Exactly.
So yeah, thanks a lot for that part. But coming to the question part of it, my first ask हमेशा रहती है कि why do you think most of the MSMEs, when they begin with a lot of passion and energy, they tend to fail in the first 5 to 7 years?
Very interesting question to start a conversation and starting about the failures first.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's always very close to the heart because the founder, when it conceives an idea of starting something, he has a dream of solving a problem. Now, if you talk about MSMEs or startups, in India, it comprises of two things. One is the idea,
correct.
and the other is the implementation of that idea. As long as idea is concerned and the idea is focused on customer centric approach, that you're solving a need of a customer. There is a problem in the delivery, in something that the customer is facing, and if you're solving that, so that idea can't fail.
Correct.
The idea is right, the person, the entrepreneur who is investing into it, he's doing the right thing. The problem comes in the implementation side of things. Now, when you implement things, there are a couple of aspects that you need to be careful of as you scale along the business. छोटे लेवल पे स्टार्ट करते हैं, 5-10 लोग होते हैं, कोई इतनी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती है, सब कुछ कंट्रोल में होता है, फाउंडर के कंट्रोल में होता है, एंड ही इज पर्सनली इन्वॉल्वड इनटू एवरीथिंग. यू डोंट नीड much of tech, you don't need much of this MIS and all those stuff. But as you scale up, then the need of expansion and settling in comes in. So uh, that's where I'd seen a lot of startups or a lot of MSMEs struggling to make a mark.
Correct.
First of all, if you have an idea and it is implementable, so you have to have that gut that you can sell that product. The product has to be sellable. If you can sell it as a founder, that's the best part. But if you can't, if you are good at developing the product, but then you should hire a right set of people who can sell the product. So one thing which I have seen struggling is people often tend to not hire right set of people who can sell the product and make the company go big.
So basically, you are saying कि implementation of the right idea is where people lose their
Yeah,
journey.
yeah. So this is the first aspect. And second aspect is then the finance.
Correct. Which plays a very huge role.
It plays a very huge role. So जब कंपनी कोई भी स्टार्ट करता है ना, आपने भी जैसे ये स्टार्ट कर रहा है, so it drains out all the resources
Absolutely.
and initial investment is required. But then after that also for running the company you need capital. डे टू डे ऑपरेशंस होते हैं, क्रेडिटर्स को पेमेंट करनी है, वेंडर्स को पेमेंट करनी है, स्टॉक परचेज करना है आगे सेल करने के लिए, पैसे टाइमली आते नहीं है डेटर से, वो एक जेनरिक प्रॉब्लम है.
That's a way of business. Of doing
Yeah,
business.
so that's how the way of doing business in India. So you have to manage finances. So you get into a debt situation. So if you get into a debt and debt is expensive, and if you are not able to manage that, that eats away your margin. Unsecured debt in India is around 18%.
Wow.
And if your inventory cycle is slow, then it's eating a lot into your margin, which you are not knowing. So financial management is very important. And secondly, if you are a startup, you have an equity investor.
Yeah.
Very important, you have a right mindset equity investor.
Like a strategical investor.
He is a strategical investor and he is kind of equation battery आपके साथ वो आप कर रहे हो, because अगर वो बहुत ज़्यादा nitty-gritty में जाएगा, डिटेल में जाएगा, तो then as a founder you will not be at ease and you would be answering him constantly, which you would not like to do initially because you would like to focus on business, growing the sales, growing the numbers.
धंधे को बड़ा करना है.
धंधे को बड़ा कैसे करना है, तो उस चीज़ में थोड़ा सा मिसमैनेजमेंट भी आ जाता है. So these are the things, and then obviously regulatory compliance is a thing, and which you can't ignore in India because of late a lot of regulatory compliances have been streamlined, and compliances have been you cannot just say take it for granted. So you have to have the compliances done at the right time and in the right spirit, because we've seen previously last couple of months the news floating around of companies not filing their balance sheets, not filing
Timely
their
reporting basically.
not depositing their TDS and all those stuff. So it has a cost, and it doesn't last for long. The companies struggle to then make their ends meet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Interestingly, when you said of these three aspects, that kept me thinking. What do you think at operational blind spot when when you're making a business big? I come around a lot of founders who are very passionate. But what do you think there's an operational blind spot that most founder MSME business owner ignore while they're taking their business journey from X amount to a 10x thing?
So again, this is what operational blind spot is one thing that whenever I go and meet the founders.
Yeah.
The point is that यार धंधा तो ठीक चल रहा है, पैसे तो कमा रहे हैं,
पता नहीं चलता.
बट नहीं, एक तो पैसे आ रहे हैं और वो जा रहे हैं, दूसरा ये है कि नीचे वाले लोग काम कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं, मेरे को लगता नहीं है कि कर रहे हैं. So the blind spot is created when you don't you grow from a 50-member team to a 500-member team. So obviously you can't oversee each and every person.
Correct.
You have to have those matrices developed. You have to have those KPIs, reporting matrices developed, so that individually you are able to monitor the performance of each and every employee. So that's where I think when you have a 500-member team working for you, and the promoter knows everything because he has started from the scratch. So that's where the blind spot comes, that he is always of the fear that the team is not working properly. Sometimes the problem is in the team, but sometimes it is more of creating the transparent reporting structure wherein everybody who is doing what he is doing, and it is getting reported up to the founder or to the owner.
That's a very interesting insight you gave on operational blind spot, you know. जैसे आपने कहा we started on talking like, you know, अपने failure क्यों होते हैं हमें से, you know, but we are also positive people, right? And we can't only talk about bad stories. So
Yeah.
how do you foresee, you know, in a span of these so many years, you have done 100 plus clients in BNC Global. Now, what separates a very successfully driven MSME versus a less or a not successful MSME? In your opinion,
Um,
फर्क कहाँ आता है?
फर्क यहाँ आता है, देखो शैलेश, हाउ दे अप्रोच योर ऑपरेशंस.
Okay.
See, the person is is uh, brought up in the same environment in India. He has seen through all the challenges.
Yeah.
uh, the ideas, two-person can have a same idea, but as I said, implementation is the key. So implementation of the operational
Aspect.
aspect is also very important when you are setting up the company. Typically operations comprise of three pillars, which is around people, process and technology, which we commonly call PPT.
Yeah.
So as you scale up the business, it's very important to have those three pillars erected, renovated, and maybe re-strengthened, refurbished as and when required. Because you are building a building. अगर एक फ्लोर की बिल्डिंग बनाओगे तो चलेगा, कम स्टील सीमेंट भी चलेगा उसमें. बट अगर ऊपर आप 100 माले बना रहे हो तो उसमें आपको रीइंफोर्समेंट करना पड़ेगा, नीचे गड्ढा खोद के भी करना पड़ेगा,
Approach change करना.
अप्रोच चेंज करनी पड़ेगी. सो यू हैव टू डीप डाइव एंड यू हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ स्टफ. सो पीपल, जब 5 लोग हैं, 10 लोग हैं, हायर सिमिलर माइंडसेट पीपल, दे वुड वर्क फॉर यू. ऑब्वियसली स्टार्टिंग में यही होता है, थोड़ा-सा कॉस्ट प्रेशर होता है. यू लुक फॉर resources who are getting yourself into the budget that you have, whatever resources you have. But as you scale up, it is very important when you scale up, you have right people at right time and doing the right work.
Makes sense.
Now, with this, I don't mean to say that you hire new people. What I mean to say is that वो लोग थे, उन्होंने उस लेवल पे काम किया. अब आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि आपको उनको भी ग्रो कराना. You have to train them, you have to educate them, you have to take them to the next level. You're taking your company to the next level, but this is a strong pillar that is there, people. And if you can't, elevate them, then probably you are weakening your pillar.
That's a great insight you gave on a blind spot operationally, which regular businesses face, right? Now, you know, coming on, we've already spoken about why, you know, startups or business fail initially, right? But again, now let's talk about the other side of civil lining, right?
Yeah.
What, in your opinion, makes a successfully operated MSME a successful one?
That's a great question. So in simple terms, if I say, it's PPT.
PPT.
Yeah. Not that PPT as consultants we make and give the gyan to the entrepreneurs, but it is around people, process, and technology.
Okay.
So these are, kind of pillars to the operational strategy of the company. You have to have right processes, right people, and right technology at the right time.
Super.
Yeah. Because as your question says that what is the difference, how do the successful MSMEs differentiate with the, not so successful MSMEs? So keeping these three elements in mind, you understand this thing as an example. Do you want a process in place for the work to be done, or is it a hustle that you want to do? Is it a data-driven company that for every decision that you took is data-driven, or is it a gut feeling कि आज मेरे को ये लग रहा है यार ये ठीक हो जाएगा, ये करते हैं? Or is it the process is tech-driven, or is it being done manually? So these are the things that needs to be done at the right time. That's very important. You would have seen the movie Lagan.
Yeah.
So Lagan, initially when the match was being played between the Amir Khan's team and the Britishers, तो जब एक ब्रिटिशर ने शॉट मारी तो सारे के सारे प्लेयर एक ही साइड पे भागने लग गए थे. तो उसमें देन आमिर खान सेड कि यार क्या कर रहे हो, सारे साथ में क्यों भाग रहे हो, सारे अपनी अपनी पोजीशंस पे रहो. सो दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन MSME एज वेल कि कभी कुछ हो तो all people are there and they are trying to support the cause, but then they may be required, may not be required. At that time leader role is very important to make sure that right people are at right places and they are doing the right stuff.
Well, that's a great example. In fact, probably it gives me a time after the podcast to go and watch Lagan again. Great. So, since you've done a lot of business, right? And I've seen you growing from, when you were in your KPMG days and you went to Aon and different industries, and then you had your own hustle and you're now a founder, right? What's give me a real life example of, of a client which you've handled and, where you have saved a failing um, business and through your structuring approach.
So I'll give you an example of the agri sector that we kind of specialize in, and it's a backbone of Indian economy.
Yeah.
So wanted, it's always close to my heart, giving that example. So for one of the companies who was into this organic foods and delivery and all those stuff. So the investor called me up and he said, "Yeah, uh, we're making a good margin, and the guys are doing a really good job, but somehow I'm not able to feel that where the money is going. I have been investing a lot, and the margins are fine. The company is profitable. There are no bad debts, and but the money is not being made. So what's the problem? And I just want you guys to introspect and see what actually the problem is." So with his inputs, we analyzed the company. We did a kind of dipstick and understood the operations, how they are doing, and what all stuff they are managing, what are their processes, and all those stuff. Uh, I'll not discuss the whole story because it's a long story. But in the end, what two things we found out was, one, the agri sector per se, the payment cycles, and the collection cycles vary. आपको पैसा आज देना है वेंडर्स को, उसमें उधारी नहीं है। फार्मर्स हैं, मिडल मैन अराथियास हैं, उनको पैसा आज देना है, उन पे डिले नहीं कर सकते। फिर आपको पैकिंग करनी है वहाँ पे और सैलरीज देनी है, वो भी आपको पैसा टाइमली देना है। आगे आप सेल कर रहे हो, वहाँ से पैसा टाइमली नहीं आता,
करेक्ट।
कलेक्शन में टाइम लगता है। और कलेक्शन कब होती है? जब फॉलो अप करते हो आप, क्योंकि इंडियन माइंडसेट थोड़ा-सा कई बार ऐसे आ जाता है कि अभी तो माँगा नहीं तो देना क्यों है? सो तो वो चीज़ थी। और दूसरा, अब इसको मिटिगेट करने के लिए क्या किया था उन्होंने कि दे टुक लोन, अगेन अनसिक्योर्ड लोन एज़ वी डिस्कस्ड, डेट साइकिल। एंड काम बढ़ रहा है, बिज़नेस बढ़ रहा है, बट उसके साथ डेट भी बढ़ रहा है। एंड डेट भी फिर इंडिया में ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज़ ऑफ वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट, पीपल गिव लॉन्ग प्रोडक्ट, उनको टर्म लोन पकड़ा दिया कि आप टर्म लोन करो, जबकि उनको वर्किंग कैपिटल के लिए रिक्वायरमेंट थी। वर्किंग कैपिटल के लिए टर्म लोन की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होती। टर्म लोन इज़ बेसिकली अगर आप कोई प्रोजेक्ट लगा रहे हो, कोई 5 ईयर कोई आपका मशीनरी लगनी है, कुछ लगना है। वर्किंग कैपिटल के लिए आपको ओडी चाहिए, ओवरड्राफ्ट चाहिए कि जस्ट मेरे पास पैसा जब आएगा मैं वापस कर दूँगा बैंक को। तो ऐसे करके उनका डेट स्ट्रक्चर काफ़ी हाई हो गया था, प्लस कलेक्शंस पे फ़ोकस थोड़ा कम था। वी सैट विद द मैनेजमेंट, वी डिस्कस्ड how we can improve the collections. Our team got involved into calling up the customers as well and getting their feedback कि क्या problem आ रही है, क्यों payment नहीं आ रही. So from somewhere around 85 to 90 days of payment cycle, we brought it down to 20 days, 20 to
Wow.
25 days. We brought it down to. Consequently, simply यही करने से हमारा cash flow काफी manage हो गया था. उसके बाद then we had word with the bankers. We restructured their finances. We got it converted from a term loan to a OD. They had to pay some charges around it, but then we got it converted. उससे क्या हुआ कि जब पैसे की जरूरत है आपको तब लिया, जब नहीं जरूरत आपने वापस कर दिया तो उसका ब्याज नहीं देना। इम्पैक्ट उसका पीएनएल पे आने लग गया कि प्रॉफिट तो था,
ग्रीन आ गई।
प्रॉफिट तो था, बट प्रॉफिट और इम्प्रूव हो गया क्योंकि डेट का मेरा मार्जिन कम हो गया, इंटरेस्ट कम दे रहा हूँ मैं अब, और मेरी कलेक्शन साइकिल इंप्रूव हो गई है। तो कलेक्शन साइकिल इंप्रूव हो गई है, तो देन अब मेरी साइकिल और ज़्यादा चल सकती है, अब मैं और ज़्यादा ट्रेड कर सकता हूँ। सो दीज आर द काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स। एंड अगेन जो हमने स्टार्टिंग में बोला था कि पोटेंशियल इन एमएसएमई सेक्टर इज ह्यूज,
करेक्ट।
बट having right partners is very important who can guide them properly, because they are doing a tremendous job in building nation. बट समटाइम्स एट द टॉप ना वो अकेले पड़ जाते हो कई बार। तो उसमें ये नहीं है कि अकेले होते हो, बट इट इज ऑलवेज गुड कि इफ यू हैव राइट
Right decision
पार्टनर्स,
partner
राइट
in
डिसीजन
decision making.
पार्टनर्स, सो दैट हेल्प्स।
Great, great. That's a great example, and I think hearing your agri stories, I'm sure that you're helping this big sector in the right way, right? हम initially ये बात कर रहे थे ना, why we should hire you. That's a question I even ask, right? Most businesses.
Yeah.
But again, it brings me to that question, in your, you have also done around 100 plus
Right.
clients right now. And, of course, multi pitch we have been given across different sectors. In your opinion, what stops a business owner or founder? What's the resistance they have in hiring a consultant?
सी रेजिस्टेंस मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बोला था कि पीपीटी।
Correct.
सो वही है कि देखो कंसल्टेंट्स में भी माइंडसेट ऑफ द प्रमोटर इज दैट ये बंदे पीपीटी तो बढ़िया बनाते हैं, प्रेजेंटेशन बढ़िया देते हैं और पैसे भी ले लेते हैं, बट उसको इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कराते। तो वही है कि 99 रुपीज़ का कोर्सेज है, वो कोर्स कर लिया, बट उसको इम्प्लीमेंट भी करना है।
Correct.
तो वो इम्प्लीमेंटेशन अगेन मैंने स्टार्टिंग के फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में भी आपको यही बोला था कि आइडिया होते हैं, पर आइडिया को इम्प्लीमेंट करना है। तो वही है, काम को कैसे ऑपरेशनली सक्सेसफुल बनाना है, दैट इज़ मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट एंड दैट इज़ वेयर प्रमोटर नीड टू फोकस ऑन विद द हेल्प ऑफ कंसल्टेंट्स। होता क्या है कि वो कोर्स कर लिया, उसमें बताया कि गूगल शीट बनानी है, ये प्रोसेसेस बनाने हैं, कैश फ्लो ऐसे मैनेज करना है, ऑटोमेट कर दो ये शीट्स, ये सब कर लो। अब प्रमोटर को लगता है यार ये तो मैं खुद ही कर सकता हूँ, और खुद ही शुरू हो जाते हैं।
Do it all by yourself.
डू इट ऑल बाय हिमसेल्फ। तो जो फोकस जाना चाहिए था मेरे स्ट्रैटेजी की तरफ, सेल्स को कैसे इंक्रीज करना है, अगर मैं दिल्ली में करता हूँ तो मेरे को अदर मेट्रो सिटीज़ में कैसे करना है, इंडिया में करना है, एक्सपोर्ट कैसे करना है, वो चला जाता है यार ये क्या काम करेगा, ये क्या काम करेगा, इसका सैलरी के क्या केआरएस होने चाहिए, इसको क्या मैट्रिसेस देने हैं, ये मेरे को मंडे को क्या देगा, ट्यूसडे को क्या बताएगा, तो वो एक अलग टेंजेंट में चले जाते हैं। सो दैट इज़ वेयर आई थिंक consultants can help wherein promoter can focus on the core strategy and growth, and consultants will play a pivotal role for a time frame, specific time frame, 3 महीने 6 महीने के लिए आएंगे, आपका सिस्टम ठीक करेंगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, एंड देन they'll move on, and obviously with the better systems you can grow along at a much
Your
faster pace.
acceleration becomes
Yes.
better. Okay. What do you think, it's a difference between a short-term fix versus a sustainable operational strategy?
Yesterday I was having a stomach ache.
Hmm.
So short term fixes यार कि क्या डॉक्टर के पास जाना है, दवाई खाओ, ठीक हो जाओ, खा ली दवाई, ठीक हो गए। अगर आज फिर होती है, मैं आज क्या करूँगा? या तो आज फिर से दवाई खाऊँगा, या सोचूँगा यार कुछ गड़बड़ हो सकती है यार, रोज़-रोज़ हो रही है, सो लेट मी कंसल्ट अ डॉक्टर। सो डॉक्टर के टाइम पे हम सोच लेते हैं बिकॉज़ वी आर फियर कि यार हेल्थ रिलेटेड इश्यू है, तो इसको तो ठीक करना है, इमीडिएट करना है, नहीं तो कुछ अंदर गड़बड़ हो जाएगी। सो दैट इज़ व्हाट यू नीड इन द कंपनी एज़ वेल।
Wow.
तो वो मेडिसिन करके करना ना बहुत आसान है, कि हो गया, ठीक है, चलो ये तो हो गया, ये तो सेटल हो गया। But getting it diagnosed properly and see whether you are doing it right or doing it wrong, and then consult a doctor, that uh, because doctor is the one who knows how to read the report. Go to that doctor and and get yourself kind of diagnosed and understand कि मेरी problems क्या हैं, मेरी problems के solution मैं ठीक कर रहा हूँ कि नहीं कर रहा हूँ, do I need to do certain things differently and all those stuff. So that is very important to do.
Great. That's an interesting one, and that's a great analogy you gave through, visiting a doctor. And I think every business needs to treat consultants as doctors now, right? Because that's where business helps.
मानना पड़ेगा।
Art होते हैं, but मानना पड़ेगा.
मानना पड़ेगा।
Correct. In your opinion, what's that one sector or a business which requires consulting service the most right now?
I think whatever bits and pieces I've done. So I think EdTech is the one that I think uh, needs to be fairly evaluated.
Why?
Because they have post COVID. Immediately there was a boom in EdTech, and all the EdTech companies have grown too big, too fast.
Too fast.
So we've seen for a couple of startups not doing so good and being in news some time back. So it's all the more important because they are building the future of India. So
True.
yeah, so having the right processes, right technology, and right people doing the right stuff is very important. So that needs a bit of kind of support, I think.
Great. What's that one operational hack you want to give to somebody like a business founder or somebody who's listening right now to you?
So I would say uh, invest in your people,
And why do you say that invest in people?
because like, as you grow along, the business owner's focus is on sales, numbers, and all those stuff. The company grow along, but the people alongside have to also grow along, because if you have to be at the next level, so you have to nurture your people. That's how they would be able to nurture your company.
This has been a really interesting chat, and I would say that मेरा तो माइंड खुल गया कि एमएसएमई को देख के कि हाउ मच there's potential and how much you're helping. On a closing note, one message you want to give to MSME founder or a new age business person.
So there is a saying, अकेला ही चला था जाने बे मंजिल, लोग जुड़ते गए, कारवां बनता गया. So to all the MSME founders and promoters, you guys are doing a really great job in building the nation and driving the growth. So it's just about having you know right partners at right time
Yeah.
for the right growth.
Bang on, huh? Superb. Well, that comes to our end. Thank you for giving us time, and we wish you all the luck. And you keep on growing and helping MSME sectors.
And thank you, Shailesh, for this wonderful initiative that you are doing. And I hope it helps the MSMEs a long way.
Well, yeah, that's our drive, and let's hope for the best.
Sure.
Thank you so much.